The Sun is the star at the center of the solar system. It is a nearly perfect spherical ball of hot plasma, with internal convective motion that generates a magnetic field via a dynamo process. It is by far the most important source of energy for life on Earth. Its gravity holds the solar system together, keeping Earth and the other planets in their orbits. The Sun is classified as a G-type main sequence star, and is informally referred to as a yellow dwarf. It formed approximately 4.6 billion years ago from the gravitational collapse of matter within a region of a large molecular cloud. The Sun's core is thought to be primarily composed of hydrogen and helium. The Sun has a significant impact on the Earth and its climate. It is responsible for the warming of the Earth's surface, as well as driving the planet's weather patterns. It also provides the energy that drives the process of photosynthesis in plants, which is the primary source of food for most life on Earth. The Sun is located at the center of the Milky Way galaxy, and is about 25,000 light-years away from the galactic center. The Sun's surface temperature is about 5,500 degrees Celsius, 9,932 degrees Fahrenheit, and its core temperature is around 15 million degrees Celsius, 27 million degrees Fahrenheit. The Sun has an 11-year solar cycle, during which its activity levels fluctuate. This includes variations in the number of sunspots, solar flares, and coronal mass ejections. The Sun is constantly emitting a stream of charged particles called the solar wind. This stream can have a significant impact on the Earth's magnetic field and can cause auroras, northern and southern lights, to appear. The Sun's gravity is responsible for keeping the solar system in order. It keeps the planets in their orbits and helps to prevent them from colliding. The Sun is currently in the main sequence phase of its life, during which it converts hydrogen into helium through nuclear fusion. This phase is expected to last for another 5 billion years. Scientists have been studying the Sun for centuries, but there is still much that is not known about it. Recent advancements in technology have allowed for more detailed observations and research, but many questions about the Sun's inner workings and long-term evolution remain unanswered. The Sun is the largest object in the solar system, making up more than 99% of the total mass of the solar system. The Sun is also the closest star to Earth and is the brightest object in the sky, which makes it easy to observe and study. The Sun's energy is produced by nuclear fusion reactions in its core, where hydrogen atoms are fused together to form helium. This process releases a tremendous amount of energy in the form of light and heat. The Sun's energy output is measured in watts, and it is estimated that the Sun produces about 386 billion megawatts of energy every second. The Sun has a complex magnetic field that generates sunspots, solar flares, and coronal mass ejections. These events can have a significant impact on the Earth's magnetic field and can disrupt communications and power systems on Earth. The Sun is surrounded by a corona, which is a hot and extended outer atmosphere that can reach temperatures of up to 2 million degrees Celsius, 3.6 million degrees Fahrenheit. The Sun's gravity also plays a critical role in the formation and evolution of planetary systems. It is responsible for keeping the planets in their orbits, and the force of gravity can also cause planets to migrate and change their orbits over time. The study of the Sun is called heliophysics, and it is an interdisciplinary field that combines the study of the Sun's physics, its impact on the Earth and other planets, and the effects of the solar wind and solar flares on the Earth's atmosphere and magnetic field. The Sun's rotation is not uniform, as the equator rotates faster than the poles. This results in a differential rotation, and it is thought to be caused by the convection in the Sun's outer layers. The Sun has an enormous magnetic field, which is thought to be generated by the convection in the Sun's outer layers. This magnetic field is responsible for the sunspots, solar flares, and coronal mass ejections that are observed on the Sun's surface. The Sun's magnetic field is also responsible for the solar wind, which is a stream of charged particles that is constantly emitted by the Sun. The solar wind can have a significant impact on the Earth's magnetic field and can cause auroras, northern and southern lights, to appear. The Sun is constantly losing mass through the solar wind, which is thought to be responsible for the gradual expansion of the Sun's atmosphere. Scientists are still trying to understand many aspects of the Sun, including how it generates its magnetic field, how it loses mass through the solar wind, and how it will evolve over time. The Sun's gravity is responsible for the orbits of the planets in our solar system, as well as keeping comets, asteroids, and other objects within the solar system. The Sun's gravity also plays a role in the tides on Earth, as the gravitational pull of the Sun and Moon cause the tides to rise and fall. The Sun is also responsible for the formation of the solar system. About 4.6 billion years ago, a cloud of gas and dust collapsed under its own gravity, forming the Sun and the rest of the solar system. The study of the Sun is called heliophysics, and it involves understanding the Sun's physical properties, its effects on the Earth and other planets, and the impact of the solar wind, solar flares, and coronal mass ejections on the Earth's magnetic field and atmosphere. The Sun is not only important for life on Earth, but it also plays a crucial role in the study of the universe. Scientists use the Sun as a benchmark to study other stars, and the study of the Sun also helps to understand the formation and evolution. Mercury is the smallest and closest planet to the Sun in our solar system. It has a rocky surface and a very thin atmosphere. Due to its proximity to the Sun, it has extreme temperature variations, with temperatures reaching up to 800 degrees Fahrenheit on its day side and dropping to minus 290 degrees Fahrenheit on its night side. It has no moons or rings, and it has a very slow rotation on its axis, taking 59 Earth days to complete one rotation. It is also the fastest planet in our solar system, orbiting the Sun every 87.97 Earth days. It was known since ancient times and is named after the Roman deity Mercury, the messenger of the gods. Mercury is a heavily cratered, rocky planet with a heavily cratered surface. It has a large impact basin called the Caloris Basin, which is over 1,300 kilometers, 800 miles, in diameter. It also has several long cliffs called rills that are thought to be caused by volcanic activity. The planet has no significant atmosphere to speak of, and its surface is constantly bombarded by meteoroids and charged particles from the solar wind. Mercury has a very weak magnetic field, only about 1% as strong as Earth's. This is likely due to its small size and slow rotation. The planet's interior is believed to be composed of a rocky inner core, a liquid outer core, and a silicate mantle. Mercury is a challenging planet to study because of its proximity to the Sun and its small size, which makes it difficult to observe with telescopes. The first spacecraft to visit Mercury was Mariner 10, which conducted flybys of the planet in 1974 and 1975. NASA's Messenger spacecraft orbited Mercury from 2011 to 2015, mapping the planet's surface and gathering data on its geology, geochemistry, and magnetic field. In 2018, NASA's BP Colombo spacecraft was launched to study Mercury. It's expected to arrive in 2025. Mercury is an interesting place. It's the closest planet to the Sun, yet it's also one of the least explored planets in our solar system. The more we learn about it, the more we realize how unique and different it is from the other terrestrial planets. Mercury is a fascinating planet, with a unique set of characteristics and features that make it distinct from the other planets in our solar system. Some additional facts about Mercury include: because of its proximity to the Sun, Mercury experiences extreme temperature variations. The side of the planet facing the Sun can reach temperatures of up to 800 degrees Fahrenheit, while the side facing away from the Sun can drop to minus 290 degrees Fahrenheit. Mercury has a heavily cratered surface, with over 3,000 craters larger than 3 kilometers in diameter. The largest known crater on the planet is the Caloris Basin, which is over 1,300 kilometers in diameter. The planet has a very thin atmosphere, composed mostly of atoms and molecules that have been knocked off its surface by micrometeoroids and solar wind. Mercury has a very weak magnetic field, only about 1% as strong as Earth's. This is likely due to its small size and slow rotation. Despite its small size and proximity to the Sun, Mercury has a relatively large iron core that makes up about 60% of its total mass. This is thought to be due to a process called differentiation, where heavy elements like iron sank to the center of the planet while lighter elements like silicates rose to the surface. The surface of Mercury is constantly bombarded by meteoroids and charged particles from the solar wind, which can cause erosion and create a layer of space weathering on the planet's surface. Mercury has a unique orbital pattern. It has the most eccentric orbit of all the planets in the solar system. Mercury is a planet that is full of surprises, and scientists are still trying to understand many of its mysteries. The more we learn about this planet, the more we realize how unique and different it is from the other terrestrial planets. Venus, the second planet from the Sun, is a fascinating subject for many scientists and astronomy enthusiasts. The planet's thick atmosphere, thick clouds, and extreme temperatures make it one of the most challenging objects in our solar system to study. However, with the help of advanced technology and spacecraft, scientists have been able to uncover some incredible facts about Venus. One of the most striking features of Venus is its thick atmosphere, which is composed mostly of carbon dioxide. This thick atmosphere creates a greenhouse effect, which causes the planet's surface temperatures to reach a scorching 864 degrees Fahrenheit, hot enough to melt lead. This makes Venus the hottest planet in our solar system, even though it is not the closest to the Sun. Another interesting fact about Venus is that it has a thick layer of clouds that completely obscure the planet's surface. These clouds are composed of sulfuric acid, which is extremely corrosive and can eat through metal. The clouds also play a role in Venus's greenhouse effect, trapping heat and causing the planet's surface temperatures to rise even higher. Venus also has a unique rotation pattern compared to other planets in our solar system. Venus rotates in the opposite direction of most other planets, meaning that its day is longer than its year. A day on Venus lasts for about 243 Earth days, while a year on Venus lasts for just 225 Earth days. Scientists have also discovered that Venus has volcanoes and mountains on its surface, similar to Earth. However, due to the thick clouds and extreme temperatures, scientists have been unable to get a clear view of the planet's surface. In recent years, NASA and other space agencies have sent spacecraft to Venus to study the planet in more detail. One of the most notable missions was the Venus Express, which orbited Venus for 8 years and provided scientists with valuable data on the planet's atmosphere and surface features. Overall, Venus is a fascinating and mysterious planet that scientists are still trying to fully understand. With the help of advanced technology and spacecraft, we are slowly uncovering the secrets of this intriguing world. If you're interested in learning more about Venus, be sure to check out NASA's website or search for videos on YouTube, where you can find a wealth of information and footage of the planet. Another interesting fact about Venus is its thick atmosphere, which is composed mostly of carbon dioxide. This thick atmosphere creates a greenhouse effect, which causes the planet's surface temperatures to reach a scorching 864 degrees Fahrenheit, hot enough to melt lead. This makes Venus the hottest planet in our solar system, even though it is not the closest to the Sun. The thick clouds on Venus also play a role in the planet's weather patterns. Venus has the strongest winds in the solar system, with winds reaching speeds of up to 225 miles per hour. These winds are believed to be caused by the planet's thick clouds and the large temperature differences between the planet's surface and upper atmosphere. One of the most striking features of Venus is its surface, which is covered in volcanic eruptions and mountains. The most famous volcano on Venus is called Mont Mons, which is one of the largest volcanoes in the solar system. The volcano is over 12 miles high, making it taller than Mount Everest. Scientists believe that Venus may have once had oceans, similar to Earth. However, due to the planet's thick atmosphere and extreme temperatures, any water on the planet would have evaporated into the atmosphere. In recent years, scientists have discovered that Venus may still have active volcanoes. The Venus Express spacecraft detected sulfur dioxide in the planet's atmosphere, which is typically a sign of volcanic activity. Overall, Venus is a unique and fascinating planet that scientists are still trying to fully understand. With the help of advanced technology and spacecraft, we are slowly uncovering the secrets of this intriguing world. The Venus Express mission and the recent launch of the Colombo mission of European Space Agency, JAXA and NASA will provide more insights on the planet's atmosphere and surface features. Another important discovery about Venus is the presence of a possible subsurface ocean. The radar data from the Venus Express spacecraft suggested the presence of a layer of water in the planet's crust. This is a significant discovery as it suggests that Venus may have had liquid water on its surface in the past, and the possibility of life existing on Venus. Venus also has a unique magnetic field, which is much weaker than Earth's magnetic field. The magnetic field on Venus is believed to be generated by the planet's rotation, rather than the presence of a molten core. Venus also has a unique atmosphere, with an extremely thick layer of carbon dioxide. The atmosphere is so thick that it can crush a spacecraft that tries to land on the planet's surface. This is one of the reasons why Venus is one of the most challenging planets to study. In recent years, NASA has also proposed a new mission to Venus, called the Venus Exploration Analysis Group, VEXAG, which aims to study Venus in more detail, and to explore the possibility of life on the planet. The mission would involve sending a spacecraft to Venus, which would study the planet's atmosphere, surface, and subsurface, in order to gain a better understanding of the planet's geology, climate, and potential for life. Overall, Venus is a complex and intriguing planet that scientists are still trying to fully understand. With the help of advanced technology and spacecraft, we are slowly uncovering the secrets of this mysterious world. The future missions to Venus are expected to provide even more insights into the planet's atmosphere and surface features, and may even uncover evidence of past or present life on Venus. Another important aspect of Venus is its atmosphere, which is extremely thick and hostile to life as we know it. The atmosphere on Venus is about 90 times denser than Earth's atmosphere and is composed mostly of carbon dioxide, with traces of sulfuric acid and nitrogen. The thick atmosphere creates a greenhouse effect that causes the planet's surface temperatures to reach a scorching 864 degrees Fahrenheit, hot enough to melt lead. This makes Venus the hottest planet in our solar system, even though it is not the closest to the Sun. Scientists have also discovered that Venus has a thick layer of clouds that completely obscure the planet's surface. These clouds are composed of sulfuric acid, which is extremely corrosive and can eat through metal. The clouds also play a role in Venus's greenhouse effect, trapping heat and causing the planet's surface temperatures to rise even higher. Venus also has a unique atmosphere structure, with a lower atmosphere and upper atmosphere. The lower atmosphere is composed of dense cloud layers, while the upper atmosphere is composed of a thin layer of gas. The upper atmosphere is also home to lightning and auroras, which are similar to Earth's auroras. Earth is a planet in our solar system that is the third planet from the Sun. It is the only known planet to support life, with a diverse range of flora and fauna. The Earth has a diameter of 12,742 kilometers and is the fifth densest planet in the solar system. It has a single large natural satellite, the Moon. Earth's atmosphere is composed mostly of nitrogen and oxygen, and it has a magnetic field that protects the planet from harmful solar radiation. The Earth's surface is divided into several distinct biomes, including oceans, deserts, rainforests, and polar regions. Humans, the dominant species on Earth, have significantly impacted the planet through activities such as deforestation, pollution, and climate change. Efforts to address these issues, such as conservation and renewable energy, are ongoing. Earth is also a popular topic on YouTube, with videos about its geography, history, and current events. Additionally, space agencies such as NASA and the European Space Agency often post videos of Earth from space, providing a unique perspective on our planet. In addition to its physical characteristics, Earth has a rich history and cultural significance. Humans have been present on the planet for around 200,000 years, and have developed complex societies and civilizations over time. Humans have also been exploring the planet for centuries, mapping out its geography and discovering new species. Today, Earth continues to be studied by scientists and researchers from a variety of disciplines, including geology, climatology, and biology. Earth also plays a vital role in the larger context of the universe. It is located in the Milky Way galaxy, and is part of the solar system, which includes the Sun and the other 8 planets. The study of Earth and its place in the cosmos is known as planetary science. In summary, Earth is a fascinating and complex planet that is essential to the survival of life as we know it. Its study and understanding are crucial to ensure the continued well-being of humanity and the planet. Earth is a unique and precious planet, and it has been the subject of scientific, cultural and spiritual fascination for centuries. The study of Earth and its various systems, including the atmosphere, oceans, and biosphere, is known as Earth science. It encompasses a wide range of disciplines, including geology, meteorology, oceanography, and ecology. Earth's atmosphere plays a vital role in supporting life on the planet. It contains gases such as oxygen, carbon dioxide, and water vapor that are essential for life. The Earth's climate is also affected by the atmosphere, with factors such as greenhouse gases and aerosols having a significant impact on global temperatures. Earth's oceans cover more than 70% of the planet's surface and are home to a wide range of plant and animal life. They also play a crucial role in regulating the planet's climate, through processes such as the ocean conveyor belt and the water cycle. The Earth's biosphere is the sum total of all living organisms on the planet, including plants, animals, and microorganisms. It encompasses a wide range of ecosystems, from the deepest oceans to the highest mountains. The biosphere is also closely linked to the other Earth systems, as living organisms play a vital role in processes such as the carbon and water cycles. In conclusion, Earth is a complex and dynamic planet that is still being studied and understood by scientists and researchers around the world. The study of Earth science is essential for understanding the planet's past, present, and future, and for ensuring the continued survival of life on Earth. Earth is a fascinating and unique planet, and there is still much to learn about it. The study of Earth science is essential for understanding the planet's natural systems and how they interact with one another. It also helps to understand the impact of human activities on the planet and how to mitigate negative effects. One of the most important areas of Earth science is geology, which is the study of the planet's solid Earth, including its rocks, minerals, and natural resources. Geologists study the Earth's structure, its history and evolution, and the processes that shape it. They also study natural hazards such as earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, and landslides. Another important field of Earth science is environmental science, which is the study of the interactions between the natural world and human society. Environmental scientists study the impact of human activities on the planet, such as pollution, deforestation, and climate change, and work to develop solutions to mitigate these effects. Earth's atmosphere and oceans are also the subjects of intense study. Atmospheric scientists study the Earth's atmosphere and how it changes over time, including the effects of pollution and climate change. Oceanographers study the Earth's oceans, including their physical, chemical and biological properties, as well as the processes that shape them. Space science is also a field that is closely related to Earth science. It studies Earth from a planetary perspective, and how it relates to other bodies in the solar system and beyond. Space-based observations provide valuable information about the Earth's atmosphere, oceans, land, and ice. In conclusion, Earth science is a vast and interdisciplinary field that encompasses many different areas of study, including geology, environmental science, atmospheric science, oceanography and space science. It is essential for understanding our planet, its natural systems, and the impact of human activities on it. Mars, also known as the Red Planet, is the fourth planet from the Sun in our solar system. It is known for its reddish appearance due to iron oxide, rust, on its surface. Mars is also the second closest planet to Earth, making it a popular target for exploration and study. In recent years, NASA and other space agencies have sent multiple missions to Mars, including rovers and orbiters to gather data and study the planet's geology, atmosphere, and potential for past or present life. These missions have uncovered evidence of water on the planet, including dried-up riverbeds and ice caps. One of the most exciting discoveries on Mars is the possibility of past life on the planet. Scientists have found evidence of ancient lakes and rivers, which suggests that Mars may have once had a more hospitable environment for life. Additionally, there have been signs of microbial life on Mars, although further research is needed to confirm these findings. As for the future of Mars exploration, NASA has plans to send humans to the planet in the coming decades. The goal is to establish a sustainable human presence on Mars, with the ultimate goal of terraforming the planet to make it more habitable for humans. In addition to NASA's efforts, private companies such as SpaceX and Blue Origin are also planning their own missions to Mars, with the aim of eventually colonizing the planet. Overall, Mars is a fascinating planet with a rich history and potential for future discoveries. As we continue to study and explore Mars, we may uncover more clues about the planet's past and potential for supporting life. In conclusion, Mars is a mysterious planet that has always been intriguing for humans. The recent discoveries of water and signs of microbial life on Mars have sparked the interest of many scientists, space agencies and private companies to plan their missions to the planet. We are expecting more and more exciting discoveries in the future as we continue to explore Mars. Another fascinating aspect of Mars is its potential for future colonization. The planet's proximity to Earth, as well as its similarities to our own planet, make it a prime candidate for human settlement. NASA and private companies such as SpaceX and Blue Origin have plans to send humans to Mars in the coming decades, with the goal of establishing a sustainable human presence on the planet. One of the major challenges facing human settlement on Mars is the harsh environment. The planet's thin atmosphere and extreme temperatures make it difficult for humans to survive without proper protection. Scientists are currently working on developing technology and equipment to help humans survive on Mars, such as specialized suits and habitats. Another challenge facing human settlement on Mars is the cost. Sending humans and equipment to the planet is an expensive endeavor, and will require significant investment from governments and private companies. However, many believe that the benefits of human settlement on Mars, such as the advancement of technology and the potential for scientific discoveries, will outweigh the costs. In addition to human settlement, Mars also holds potential for other types of exploration. The planet's geology and mineral resources make it a prime target for mining and resource extraction. Scientists are also studying the potential for terraforming Mars, which would involve transforming the planet's environment to make it more habitable for humans. Another important area of study on Mars is its atmosphere. The atmosphere of Mars is composed mainly of carbon dioxide and is incredibly thin, only about 1% as dense as Earth's atmosphere. This thin atmosphere makes it difficult for liquid water to exist on the surface, as it quickly evaporates or freezes. However, scientists have recently discovered that there are regions on Mars where liquid water can exist, such as subsurface reservoirs and transient surface flows. The atmosphere of Mars also plays a role in the planet's climate and weather. Mars has the largest volcano in the solar system, Olympus Mons, and the largest canyon, Valles Marineris. The atmosphere also causes the planet's polar ice caps to grow and shrink with the changing seasons. Furthermore, scientists are also studying the possibility of using the Martian atmosphere for future human habitation. The carbon dioxide in the atmosphere could be used to produce oxygen and rocket fuel for future missions. Moreover, Mars is also a prime target for future missions to search for evidence of past or present life. The planet's past water activity and potential subsurface reservoirs make it a promising location for the preservation of microbial life. In conclusion, Mars is a mysterious planet that holds a wealth of scientific and exploration opportunities. From studying its geology, atmosphere and potential for past or present life, to human colonization and resource extraction, there is much to discover and learn about the Red Planet. With each new mission and discovery, we are uncovering more and more about this fascinating world and its potential for the future of humanity. Another interesting aspect of Mars is its potential for space exploration and research. Mars has been a popular destination for robotic missions, and there are currently several active rovers and orbiters on the planet studying its geology and atmosphere. These missions have provided valuable data and insights about Mars, including the discovery of water and signs of past or present life. In the future, Mars is also being considered as a potential location for a manned mission. NASA's Artemis program aims to land astronauts on the Moon by 2024, and the ultimate goal is to use the Moon as a stepping stone to explore and establish a sustainable human presence on Mars. Additionally, Mars has also been proposed as a potential location for a permanent space station. Such a station would provide a valuable platform for scientific research and serve as a hub for future missions to Mars and other destinations in the solar system. Furthermore, Mars has also been proposed as a potential location for space-based industries and commercial activities. The planet's proximity to Earth and its potential resources, such as water and minerals, make it an attractive location for space mining and resource extraction. Jupiter is the largest planet in our solar system, and it is also one of the most fascinating and mysterious. This gas giant is known for its massive size, its swirling clouds, and its many moons. Jupiter is located in the outer solar system, and it is fifth planet from the Sun. It is more than 11 times larger than Earth and more than 300 times more massive. Jupiter is also the first of the gas giants in our solar system, and it is made mostly of hydrogen and helium. One of the most striking features of Jupiter is its colorful clouds. These clouds are made up of different types of gases and particles, and they can vary in color from white to red to brown. The Great Red Spot, a giant storm that has been raging for centuries, is one of the most famous features of Jupiter's clouds. Jupiter also has many moons, and these moons are some of the most fascinating objects in our solar system. The four largest moons, known as the Galilean moons, were discovered by the astronomer Galileo Galilei in the 17th century. These moons are Io, Europa, Ganymede, and Callisto. Each of these moons is unique and has its own set of features. Io is the closest of the Galilean moons to Jupiter, and it is also the most volcanically active body in our solar system. Europa is covered in ice and is thought to have a subsurface ocean. Ganymede is the largest moon in our solar system, and it is also the only moon known to have a magnetic field. Callisto is the most heavily cratered object in our solar system. Jupiter is also known for its many rings. These rings are made up of small particles, and they are thought to be formed by the impact of comets and asteroids. Jupiter has been studied by many spacecrafts, including the Pioneer, Voyager, Galileo, and Cassini missions. The most recent mission, the Juno spacecraft, is currently orbiting Jupiter and studying its atmosphere and magnetic field. Overall, Jupiter is a fascinating and mysterious planet that continues to captivate scientists and space enthusiasts alike. Its massive size, colorful clouds, and many moons make it a truly unique and awe-inspiring object in our solar system. Jupiter is also known for its intense radiation and strong magnetic field. The planet's magnetic field is 20,000 times stronger than Earth's, and it creates intense radiation belts that can damage or destroy spacecrafts. The planet also has a strong influence on the solar system, with its gravity affecting the orbits of other planets, including the asteroid belt. Jupiter's gravity also helps protect the inner solar system from comets and asteroids that would otherwise collide with Earth. Jupiter has also been studied for its potential to support life. The subsurface ocean on Europa, for example, could potentially harbor life. Additionally, scientists have also found evidence of water vapor on Ganymede, which could also indicate the presence of liquid water. Jupiter's atmosphere is also studied for its potential to provide insights into the formation of the solar system. The planet's atmosphere is composed mostly of hydrogen and helium, which are the two most abundant elements in the universe. The presence of these elements in Jupiter's atmosphere suggests that the planet formed early in the solar system's history and retained these elements from the protoplanetary disk. Jupiter is also a popular subject for amateur astronomers and stargazers. The planet is visible to the naked eye and can be observed with a telescope. The planet's 4 largest moons, the Galilean moons, can also be seen with a small telescope. In conclusion, Jupiter is a fascinating and mysterious planet that continues to captivate scientists and space enthusiasts. Its massive size, colorful clouds, many moons, intense radiation, strong magnetic field, and potential to support life make it a truly unique and awe-inspiring object in our solar system. With the ongoing missions and future plans, scientists are still looking forward to discovering more about Jupiter and its secrets. Another interesting aspect of Jupiter is its role in the study of planetary formation. Jupiter's core is believed to be composed of rock and metal, similar to the cores of the other gas giants in our solar system. However, the planet's massive size and the presence of heavy elements in its atmosphere suggest that Jupiter formed differently from the other gas giants. Some scientists believe that Jupiter formed through the gradual accumulation of small solid particles, while others propose that the planet formed through the rapid collapse of a massive cloud of gas and dust. The study of Jupiter's composition and formation can provide insights into the processes that led to the formation of the solar system as a whole. Jupiter also plays an important role in the study of planetary dynamics. The planet's gravity affects the orbits of other planets in the solar system, and its massive size makes it a key player in the stability of the solar system. Scientists have also discovered that Jupiter has a strong impact on the solar system's asteroid belt. The planet's gravity causes asteroids to collide or be ejected from the belt, which can affect the distribution of asteroids in the solar system. Jupiter is also a popular subject for space missions. NASA's Juno spacecraft has been orbiting Jupiter since 2016, studying the planet's atmosphere, magnetic field, and gravity field. The European Space Agency's JUICE mission is also set to study Jupiter and its moons, with a planned launch in 2022. Jupiter also plays a significant role in the study of planetary dynamics. The planet's gravity affects the orbits of other planets in the solar system, and its massive size makes it a key player in the stability of the solar system. In fact, Jupiter is often referred to as a guardian of the solar system due to its ability to deflect comets and asteroids that would otherwise collide with the inner planets. Saturn, the 6th planet from the Sun in our solar system, is known for its stunning rings that encircle the planet. These rings are made up of billions of particles, ranging in size from tiny grains to chunks as large as houses. But Saturn is not just known for its rings. It is also the 2nd largest planet in our solar system, with a diameter of approximately 74,000 miles. It is also one of the most recognizable planets due to its unique shape and golden color. Saturn is also home to several moons, including the largest moon in our solar system, Titan. Titan is a fascinating moon, with a thick atmosphere, lakes and rivers of liquid methane, and a landscape similar to that of Earth. In recent years, NASA's Cassini spacecraft has given us an in-depth look at Saturn and its moons. The spacecraft has captured stunning images and data of the planet and its rings, as well as the moons Titan and Enceladus. Enceladus is particularly interesting, as it has been found to have geysers that spew water and other materials into space. This has led scientists to believe that the moon may have the potential to support life. Saturn is also known for its strong winds and storms. The planet has the fastest winds in our solar system, with some reaching speeds of up to 1,500 miles per hour. These winds also create large storms, such as the Great White Spot, which is a giant white cloud that forms every 30 years. Overall, Saturn is a fascinating planet that has captured the attention of scientists and space enthusiasts alike. With ongoing research and exploration, we continue to learn more about this beautiful planet and its many mysteries. In addition to its moons and rings, Saturn also has an impressive number of satellites and other celestial bodies orbiting around it. The planet has over 60 known moons, many of which are still being studied and explored. Some of the more notable moons include Dione, Rhea, and Iapetus. Dione is a small moon that is heavily cratered and has a thick layer of ice. Rhea is the 2nd largest of Saturn's moons and is also heavily cratered, with a thick layer of ice covering its surface. Iapetus is a unique moon as it has a two-tone surface, with one half being bright and the other half being dark. Saturn also has a number of small moons and satellites, including the irregular moons that are thought to be captured asteroids. These moons are often irregularly shaped and have a heavily cratered surface. Saturn's rings, which are made up of billions of particles, are also a source of ongoing study and research. Scientists have discovered that the rings are not just made up of ice, but also contain dust, rock, and other materials. In recent years, NASA's Cassini spacecraft has been able to capture detailed images and data of Saturn's rings, which has provided new insights into their composition and structure. Scientists have also been able to study the rings' dynamics, including the way they change shape and move over time. Saturn is also known for its powerful magnetic field, which is one of the strongest in the solar system. This magnetic field is created by the movement of charged particles within the planet's core. It creates a protective bubble around the planet, known as the magnetosphere, which shields it from the solar wind and cosmic rays. One of the most interesting features of Saturn's magnetosphere is the presence of huge auroras, similar to Earth's northern and southern lights. These auroras are created when charged particles from the solar wind interact with the magnetic field and create bright, colorful light displays. Saturn is also known for its strong weather patterns and storms, similar to the Great White Spot mentioned earlier. These storms can last for months and can reach up to thousands of kilometers in size. They are created by the strong winds and heat that circulate within the planet's atmosphere. Another interesting feature of Saturn is its atmosphere, which is composed mostly of hydrogen and helium. The atmosphere also contains trace amounts of methane, ammonia, and other gases. The atmosphere is divided into several layers, including the troposphere, stratosphere, and thermosphere, each with its own unique weather patterns and characteristics. Saturn is also known to be a source of radio emissions, which are created by the interaction of the planet's magnetic field with its atmosphere. These radio emissions have been studied extensively and have provided new insights into the planet's atmosphere and internal structure. In conclusion, Saturn is a fascinating planet that continues to captivate scientists and space enthusiasts alike. With ongoing research and exploration, we continue to learn more about this beautiful planet and its many mysteries. From its stunning rings, powerful magnetic field, powerful storms, and its atmosphere, to its many moons and satellites, Saturn is truly a unique and captivating planet in our solar system. In addition to the features already mentioned, Saturn is also known for its role in the study of planetary formation and evolution. The planet's rings, moons, and other celestial bodies provide valuable insights into the processes that shape and change planets over time. Scientists believe that Saturn's rings may have formed from the debris left over after a moon or comet was shattered by a collision. The rings are also thought to be constantly evolving, with new material forming and old material being lost. Saturn's moons, such as Titan and Enceladus, also offer valuable information about the early stages of planetary development. Titan, for example, is thought to be a frozen relic of the early solar system, preserving clues about the conditions that existed when the planets first formed. Enceladus, on the other hand, is considered to be a geologically active moon, with a subsurface ocean and geysers spewing water and other materials into space. This activity suggests the potential for ongoing geological processes and potential habitability. Furthermore, Saturn's size and composition are also of interest to scientists. Its composition is similar to Jupiter's. It's composed mostly of hydrogen and helium, with a small amount of other elements, such as methane and ammonia. Saturn is also known as a gas giant, which makes it very different from the inner rocky planets. Saturn's distance from the Sun also plays a role in its evolution. Being farther away from the Sun than Jupiter, its atmosphere is much colder and less active. This makes it a valuable comparison to Jupiter, in studying the effects of distance from the Sun on the evolution of a planet. Uranus is the seventh planet from the Sun and is often referred to as the ice giant due to its composition of primarily ice and rock. It is also known for its unique tilt, which causes its axial tilt to be almost 98 degrees, making it appear to rotate on its side. Uranus is the third largest planet in our solar system and has a diameter of about 50,000 miles. It is also the fourth most massive planet and has a total of 27 known moons. One of the most interesting facts about Uranus is that it is the coldest planet in our solar system, with temperatures reaching as low as -371 degrees Fahrenheit. This is due to its distance from the Sun and its lack of a significant atmosphere. Uranus was discovered in 1781 by William Herschel, who was observing the night sky with a telescope. It was originally thought to be a star, but Herschel realized it was a planet and named it after the Roman god of the sky. Uranus is not visible to the naked eye and can only be seen with a telescope. However, in 1986, the Voyager 2 spacecraft flew by Uranus, providing us with some of the most detailed images of the planet to date. Overall, Uranus is a fascinating and mysterious planet that continues to intrigue scientists and stargazers alike. Its unique tilt and icy composition make it an interesting subject for further study and research. Uranus is also known for its unique atmosphere, which is composed primarily of hydrogen and helium, with small amounts of methane and other gases. This methane is responsible for the planet's blue-green color, as it absorbs red light and reflects blue-green light. Uranus has a unique ring system, which was first discovered in 1977 by the Voyager 2 spacecraft. The rings are made up of small particles and are thought to be debris from shattered moons. Another interesting fact about Uranus is that it has a magnetic field that is tilted at a 60-degree angle and offset from the planet's rotation axis. This means that the magnetic field is not centered on the planet and is constantly shifting. Uranus also has a unique rotation pattern, where one day on Uranus is equal to about 17 Earth hours. This is because Uranus rotates on its side, causing its poles to receive more sunlight than its equator. Scientists believe that Uranus may have formed differently from the other gas giants in our solar system. Some theories suggest that it may have formed from a collision between two large objects, while others suggest that it may have formed farther away from the Sun and migrated to its current location. Despite being a distant and cold planet, Uranus continues to captivate scientists and stargazers alike with its unique characteristics and mysteries. With new technology and research, we are sure to learn even more about this fascinating ice giant in the future. Uranus also has a unique feature called Uranus's retrograde rotation, where it rotates in the opposite direction of most other planets in our solar system. This means that Uranus's poles point towards the Sun during its summer solstice, and away from the Sun during its winter solstice. Uranus has a thin and diffuse atmosphere, which makes it difficult for scientists to study and understand its weather patterns. However, scientists have observed large storms and vortices on the planet, including a large storm system called the Great Dark Spot that was observed by the Voyager 2 spacecraft in 1986. Uranus is also home to several interesting moons, including Miranda, which has some of the most diverse and unique terrain in our solar system. Miranda has large canyons, cliffs, and grooves that are thought to have been created by tectonic activity and impact events. Scientists believe that Uranus may have a liquid ocean under its icy crust. This ocean may be composed of water, ammonia, and methane, and may be responsible for the planet's unique magnetic field. In recent years, NASA has announced plans to send a mission to Uranus in the future to study the planet in more detail. This mission would use advanced technology to study Uranus's atmosphere, moons, and rings, and would provide valuable information about the planet's history, formation, and potential habitability. Overall, Uranus is a fascinating and mysterious planet that has captured the attention of scientists and stargazers for centuries. Its unique characteristics and mysteries make it an interesting subject for further study and research. Uranus is also known for its distance from the Sun. It is about 1.8 billion miles away, which makes it one of the most distant planets in our solar system. This distance also makes it difficult for scientists to study and observe Uranus, as it receives very little sunlight. Uranus also has a weak internal heat source, which means that it does not generate as much heat as the other gas giants in our solar system. This makes it difficult for scientists to understand the planet's geology and internal structure. In addition, Uranus has a weak magnetic field, which is about 1% the strength of Earth's magnetic field. This is likely due to its distance from the Sun and the fact that it does not have a solid, metallic core. One of the most mysterious features of Uranus is its lack of a significant atmosphere. Scientists are still not sure why Uranus's atmosphere is so thin, but they believe it may be due to the planet's weak internal heat source and distance from the Sun. Despite its distance and lack of significant atmosphere, Uranus is still an important planet in our solar system. It is thought to be a key player in the evolution of our solar system, and scientists are eager to study it in more detail to understand its history and formation. In recent years, scientists have also been studying Uranus's moons, which are thought to be some of the most interesting and diverse in our solar system. There are 27 known moons of Uranus, which are thought to be leftover debris from the planet's formation. These moons are believed to have unique characteristics, and scientists are eager to study them in more detail. Overall, Uranus is a fascinating and mysterious planet that is still not well understood by scientists. Its distance and lack of significant atmosphere make it difficult to study, but with new technology and research, we are sure to learn more about this interesting planet in the future. Another interesting fact about Uranus is that it has a relatively low density compared to other planets in our solar system. This is because it is mostly composed of ice and rock, and has a relatively small amount of heavy elements such as hydrogen and helium. Uranus also has a relatively weak magnetic field, which is about 100 times weaker than Earth's magnetic field. This is likely due to the fact that Uranus has a relatively small, rocky core, and a relatively weak internal heat source. Uranus is also known for its unique weather patterns. Scientists have observed large storms and vortices on the planet, including a large storm system called the Great Dark Spot that was observed by the Voyager 2 spacecraft in 1986. The planet's atmosphere is also known for its high winds, which can reach speeds of up to 560 miles per hour. One of the most interesting features of Uranus is its ring system, which was first discovered in 1977 by the Voyager 2 spacecraft. The rings are made up of small particles and are thought to be debris from shattered moons. Scientists believe that these rings may be relatively young, and that they may be constantly changing and evolving. Uranus is also home to several interesting moons, including Miranda, which has some of the most diverse and unique terrain in our solar system. Miranda has large canyons, cliffs, and grooves that are thought to have been created by tectonic activity and impact events. Other moons such as Ariel, Umbriel and Titania are also interesting and have unique characteristics that scientists are eager to study in more detail. Neptune is the eighth and furthest planet from the Sun in our solar system. It is a gas giant, similar in size and composition to Uranus. It is known for its beautiful blue color, which is caused by the presence of methane in its atmosphere. Neptune was discovered in 1846 by astronomers Johann Galle and Heinrich d'Arrest, who used mathematical predictions made by Urbain Le Verrier to locate the planet. Since then, it has been studied by various space missions, including the Voyager 2 spacecraft, which flew by Neptune in 1989 and collected data on its atmosphere, moons, and ring system. One of the most interesting features of Neptune is the Great Dark Spot, a large storm system similar to Jupiter's Great Red Spot. The spot was first observed by the Voyager 2 spacecraft and was later imaged by the Hubble Space Telescope. However, subsequent observations by the Keck telescope and the Hubble Space Telescope showed that the spot had disappeared. Neptune has a total of 14 known moons, the largest of which is Triton. Triton is a unique moon in that it orbits Neptune in the opposite direction of the planet's rotation, which is thought to be the result of a collision with a large object in the past. Triton is also known for its active geysers, which spew out nitrogen and methane. In addition to its moons, Neptune also has a ring system, consisting of 6 main rings and several arc-shaped rings. These rings are made of small particles of ice and are thought to be formed by the collision of small moons and debris. Overall, Neptune is a fascinating planet with many unique features. Its blue color, storm systems, and ring system make it a beautiful object to observe from Earth and in space. With new advancements in technology and space exploration, we can expect to learn even more about this distant planet in the future. One of the most recent discoveries about Neptune is the existence of a massive weather system known as the Neptune hexagon. This hexagonal-shaped cloud pattern is located at the planet's north pole and is thought to be caused by high-speed winds and a strong jet stream. The hexagon is approximately 9,000 miles wide and has winds that can reach up to 600 miles per hour. Scientists have been studying this unique feature to gain insight into the dynamics of the planet's atmosphere. Another interesting aspect of Neptune is its magnetic field, which is one of the most intense in the solar system. The planet's magnetic field is tilted at a 47-degree angle and is offset from the planet's center by about 1/3 of its radius. This is thought to be caused by the planet's rotation and the movement of its molten core. Neptune is also known for its extreme temperatures, with temperatures reaching as low as -345 degrees Fahrenheit. This is due to the planet's distance from the Sun and its lack of a solid surface, which prevents heat from being absorbed and retained. In recent years, scientists have also been studying the potential for life on Neptune's moon, Triton. Some researchers believe that the moon's subsurface ocean, which is thought to exist beneath its icy surface, could potentially harbor life. However, due to the extreme conditions on Triton, including its extremely cold temperatures and high levels of radiation, it is unlikely that any form of life as we know it could survive on the moon. Overall, Neptune is a fascinating and mysterious planet that continues to be studied by scientists and astronomers. With new technology and space missions, we are sure to learn even more about this distant world in the future. Another interesting aspect of Neptune is its atmosphere, which is composed mainly of hydrogen and helium, with small traces of methane, ammonia, and water vapor. The methane in the atmosphere is responsible for the planet's blue color, as it absorbs red light and reflects blue light. The atmosphere also has several layers, including a troposphere, stratosphere, and thermosphere. Each layer has its own unique characteristics, such as temperature and wind patterns. One of the most recent discoveries about Neptune's atmosphere is the existence of a large cloud system known as the Scooter. This cloud feature is located near the planet's equator and is thought to be a large storm system that moves rapidly across the planet's surface. It was first observed by the Hubble Space Telescope in 2018 and has been studied by scientists to gain insight into the dynamics of the planet's atmosphere. Another unique feature of Neptune is its ring system, which is made up of several narrow and faint rings. These rings are thought to be made of small particles of ice and are believed to have formed from the collision of small moons and debris. The rings are also thought to be relatively young, as they are not as well defined as the rings of Saturn. Neptune is also known for its many moons, including Triton, Proteus, Nereid, and Despina. Triton is the largest of these moons and is unique in that it orbits Neptune in the opposite direction of the planet's rotation. The other moons are much smaller and have not been studied in as much detail as Triton. In conclusion, Neptune is a fascinating and mysterious planet that continues to be studied by scientists and astronomers. Its beautiful blue color, intense magnetic field, and unique atmosphere make it a fascinating subject for research. With new technology and space missions, we can expect to learn even more about this distant world in the future. Another important aspect of Neptune is its distance from the Sun. It is the most distant planet in the solar system, located an average of 2.8 billion miles away from the Sun. Its distance from the Sun makes it the coldest planet in the solar system, with temperatures reaching as low as -345 degrees Fahrenheit. Due to its distance, it takes Neptune 165 Earth years to complete one orbit around the Sun. Despite its distance, Neptune receives very little sunlight, which limits the amount of energy available for weather systems and other atmospheric phenomena. This makes studying the planet's atmosphere and weather patterns a challenging task for scientists and astronomers. Neptune also has a weak internal heat source, which is thought to be caused by the decay of radioactive elements in its core. This heat source is not enough to sustain the planet's atmosphere or generate significant geological activity, which makes it a relatively inactive planet. Despite this, Neptune has a relatively active ring system, which is thought to be caused by the collision of small moons and debris. The rings are also thought to be relatively young, as they are not as well defined as the rings of Saturn. Neptune's moons are also unique, with Triton being the largest and most studied. Triton is a unique moon in that it orbits Neptune in the opposite direction of the planet's rotation, which is thought to be the result of a collision with a large object in the past. Triton is also known for its active geysers, which spew out nitrogen and methane.